Fire!
What's on fire?
80 Bassett Road. My house. Oh my God! I am on the phone with them.
I only want to hear from the 984. I only want to hear from that supervisor.
Okay, Delta 984, here's what I need. I want ring road cleared so I can get ambulances out, okay?
When we build this network, and we will build this network, it's going to revolutionize public safety.
You're going to be able to do things you should have been able to do a decade ago. Scanning fingerprints, checking them against databases with handheld devices, downloading floor plans of burning buildings, sending photos and videos from an accident scene ahead to the ER room so instantly they're ready and prepared to know what they're coming. You know, my grandkids have been able to do this with their iPhones for a while.
It's such a common sense idea. It is so desperately needed. People so want it. I'll tell you, this room, when we had the hearing on it, was nothing but first responders.
When this network goes in place, we will see the innovation and creativity of public safety all across the country, where they step up and solve local issues, local situations that basically lower their cost or serve the public better or increase their own safety.
We need a broadband network that can be built to mission-critical standards. We need a network that can survive a natural disaster and that won't be subject to problems of commercial overload. In short, we need you. We need FirstNet. It's that simple. We stand ready here at the NYPD to assist you any way we can. I think I speak on behalf of my colleagues at Major City Chiefs and at the IACP that we stand shoulder to shoulder willing to support you.
Hello, welcome to the PA FirstNet Public Safety Broadband Network virtual briefing. My name is Holly Cottle, and I am the Federal Grant Administrator on the PA FirstNet Public Safety Broadband team. We will begin by describing the need for a broadband network dedicated to public safety. We will then introduce you to FirstNet in the Public Safety Broadband Network overview. Lastly, we will outline the PA FirstNet preparation plan. You may be asking yourself, why do we need a broadband network for public safety? The number of devices per user has increased exponentially. Today, the average user has at least 2 devices. For public safety, the same increase has been observed. In the image, we can see diversity of devices stored for use in one police trunk. Devices like these and others increase network traffic and adversely impact the ability to transfer data. The September 11th attacks highlighted weaknesses for Homeland Security on many fronts, to include public safety communications. This tragic event underscored the need for improved public safety coverage, capacity, and reliability. First responders called to serve on that day were unable to effectively communicate on their networks, forcing them to enter one of the most catastrophic incidents of our time, under-equipped to protect our citizens. Currently, public safety officials and citizens operate on the same commercial networks. Whether there's a public safety incident, major sporting event, or a significant gathering of people, users typically flood the network and thereby adversely affect overall communications. The President, U.S. Congress, and public safety officials from around the country recognized the critical need to address this growing problem and enacted legislation to create FirstNet. The Middle Class Tax Relief and Job Creation Act of 2012 created the First Responder Network Authority, FirstNet, as an independent authority within the National Telecommunications and Information Administration, or NTIA, under the Department of Commerce. The goal of FirstNet is to provide the nation's first responders with a nationwide public safety wireless broadband network that will deliver greater coverage, capacity, connectivity, cybersecurity, and resiliency. The following FirstNet diagram provides a high-level conceptual architecture. In it, you will see that FirstNet intends to provide a comprehensive end-to-end solution for our first responders. When fully implemented, FirstNet will allow first responders to have dedicated communications. The State and Local Implementation Grant Program is a $118.15 million formula-based matching grant program administered by the National Telecommunications and Information Administration. Grants will be administered only on the state level to the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania and will support planning, consultation, education, and outreach activities, as well as fund efforts to collect data on existing infrastructure and equipment that could be used by the First Responder Network Authority, or FirstNet, in building a wireless public safety broadband network. In abidance with the legislative mandate, all states have been assigned a state point of contact. In Pennsylvania, the director of the Bureau of Communications and Information Services within state police is the point of contact. The FirstNet Lifecycle Process Overview outlines how FirstNet plans to collaborate with the states to develop a RAN plan utilizing SLIG-P funds. The consultation phase includes regional workshops, state visits, and facilitates ongoing dialogue, as well as a FirstNet RFP process. Information gathered from PA FirstNet outreach and education activities will be made available to FirstNet. FirstNet will develop and present its plan to the governor, after which each state has 90 days to make a decision. The state can choose to opt in and accept FirstNet's plan, or opt out and submit an alternative plan to build its own RAN. It's important to note that if a state chooses to build its own network, it will be connected to FirstNet's core and thereby interoperable with the nationwide network. In Pennsylvania, we are preparing our stakeholders by leveraging our PA FirstNet preparation plan. Our plan includes conducting over 139 education and outreach meetings, working with our regional partners as part of Mackinac, participating in FirstNet's consultation sessions, conducting surveys, as well as capacity and coverage studies. We plan to work with both state and local agencies to distribute our agency and field surveys throughout the state. The PA FirstNet surveys are statewide online surveys designed to collect information that is critical to our preparation plans. The agency survey will collect financial, technical, and mission information, while the field survey will collect current and future user data. The survey data, along with our regional partner information, will be shared with FirstNet and used by our state to make a sound opt-in or opt-out decision. As you can see, we rely heavily on our local partners and sincerely appreciate your input and contributions. Thank you. For more information, please refer to the links noted below.